three techniques. One is before you have any preconceived notions and get overwhelmed, write down what you want to know. So every time I go, I have a list that is called a getting started guide that covers here's what I want to learn about the product. Here's what I want to learn about sales. Here's what I want to learn about the tech stack. Here's what I want to learn about the people. Like it's literally a pretty rigorous getting started guide. And so I know before going in so I don't get pulled in any one direction by the force of the organization and forget. Then obviously learning is not linear. So you break the learning up into chunks in your mind because you can't do it all together. You can say week 1 or 2 is product, week 3 is industry, whatever you want to do for the first like 6-7 months. And then this is an important trick somebody told me. It's a combination of at the end of every week, if you're supposed to check off a certain set of learnings, read it and have you like read what you've learned, collect a lot of reading, read it, and then have you truly learned it? And if there are open questions, write it down and make sure to follow up. And then the other tip a person gave me was in your first 6 months, every time you hear a word you don't understand, write it down and go follow up and ask the person, right? It's a concept, a word, don't let it go. It's equally important to everything else you're doing, but do it and follow up because you're going to need to learn. And every time, because the longer you've been in a role, the harder it is to ask the basic questions. And so I think it's that. And then on an ongoing basis, it is just setting up enough reading time.